The next question is in regards to the video that was shown. The question is, on the open ends of the floor trusses, do you make a quote plug for the cavities?
We do. Well, not exactly a plug for the cavities. What we often do is have the floor joist that you saw on there set to the inside of the wall, and then we make a thinner panel, a rim joist, if you will, that goes around the outside and plugs that up. Now, there's another way to handle that. That was kind of a standard platform construction project where you built the first floor, put the floor trusses on top of it, put your subfloor on, built your second floor. That is how most construction is done. The other option in that setting is to build your exterior walls, because you can use that rim joist, but sometimes you don't have a thick enough wall, or you want more insulation than what that 4-inch panel or 3.5-inch panel that we'll make to cover that area will provide. So another option is to take the floor joists that you saw there, the trusses in that particular instance, and hang them so that I don't know, can you pick this up? Okay, good. So there's what we call a top mount hanger, or a top flange hanger. It's a hanger, a joist or a truss hanger that comes down the wall, but it comes way back into here, and you run your nails straight down into it. Then you can hang your floor joist so that it flushes out exactly with the top of this wall. Now you put your subfloor, your 3/4-inch subfloor on, and that runs all the way to the outside edge, and your entire diaphragm. Now, in that particular case, that square box of the first floor would have had that sheet of plywood going all the way to the outside edge, which really stabilizes everything. The engineers love it. My first reaction, the first time this was brought to my attention, this idea of using hangers like this, was, but really the joists or the trusses are just going to be hanging on steel hangers? Is that okay? Well, it was explained to me that by the time you run the screws and glues of the plywood into that system and everything ties together, it's the strongest way to build a house. It's a really excellent way. And now you don't have any sill box to insulate. You don't even have any sill box to consider or to worry about. You've eliminated that. So what you're doing is, let's say those were 16-inch floor trusses. You build this wall 16 inches taller than you need it for your ceiling height, and then you hang your floor down, and this is your sill box. You've got a SIP wall, a 6-inch SIP wall as that transition area, and it's super tight. So that's one way that it can be handled. So the other option, again, is to build it inside, because if you leave it just like that, what they showed on that video, that one, they would have probably just put OSB around that rim and then spray foamed it or bad insulated it or something to insulate that, which now becomes a weak spot in the overall wall cavity or wall efficiency.